Good afternoon. Thanks for tuning in to NBC News Daily. I'm Randy Stone with your Midday Ark-La-Miss update. A Monroe man has been arrested for allegedly shooting and killing a man during an argument. According to authorities, 19-year-old Roderick Bass has been arrested for allegedly shooting and killing Ladarius Bradley in February of 2023. The incident stemmed from an argument between Bradley, Bass, and another suspect. Bass was arrested for second-degree murder. As always, you can visit myarklamiss.com for the full story. In state news, New Iberia police are investigating a case where a person's body was found in a vehicle on Friday. Nearby witnesses say the body had been there for several days. Roderica Taylor reports.
He was kind of a person always on his own, you know, so it was a surprise when he called me at my home and said it's one of my family members that they find.
Nathan Walker, a family member, tells News 10 the victim is Will Latulis. He was in his late teens.
This is very overwhelming for me, for Nathan Walker that's beside me, for all of us. We're grieving very much, we're hurt. We're overwhelmed with the amount of violence that are happening in New Iberia.
Captain Leland Lassender with New Iberia Police says the person was dead for a while. Detectives say it is still too early in the investigation to say if foul play was involved.
Detectives did go to the scene and process the scene as a precaution until a autopsy is conducted and a manner of death is determined. It's still going to just remain an open investigation.
Raymond Shudu Lewis and State Representative Blake Miguez says they were in the area discussing ways for something to be done about the abandoned houses in the community.
It's open. It's lighting is real bad at night, and got a call and said someone had been found dead in the development.
Properties like this become an asset to our community and not a liability. And I can tell you, the condition that it's in now, we get a lot of illegal, illicit activity that happens, and we're seeing an example of it here today, and it's very upsetting.
Miguez says the community needs to speak out to hold those responsible accountable.
It requires community-based policing. It requires that community to give input, because we have to hold these individuals accountable.
Well, this weekend at the Ike Hamilton, we hosted the Passe Fino Horse Associations. Good times, let the good times roll. It was a combined regional show. The competitors were in many different classes and judged based off the riders and the horses' performances, along with the different trots.
And now, Storm Tracker Doppler weather with meteorologist Chase Ward.
It's still pretty warm out there, but it's definitely a lot more comfortable than it was last week, as dew points are not as high. The humidity won't be as high really for the remainder of this week, but temperatures are still going to be climbing into the lower and mid-90s as we go into this afternoon. Might see a few clouds linger in by 4 o'clock, but overall going to see plenty of sunshine. Remember to still stay hydrated, take breaks from work or exercise as needed, and also wear sunscreen as well. We'll see a daytime high of 95 degrees today. Again, won't feel as bad like it was last week. Winds will stay calm, mainly out of the east. Now for tonight, we're going to see overnight low temperature of 71 degrees, so it's going to be a nice cool down tonight. Going to be overall clear, and winds will stay calm out of the east. And for tomorrow, it's going to be kind of similar to today, but temperatures still going to be warming up with all the sunshine that we are expecting a daytime high temperature of 98. But again, it's not going to feel as miserable like last week. Dew points are still going to stay in that mid to upper 60 range, right there around 70. Won't probably expect anything as far as heat advisories or excessive heat warnings at all, really for tomorrow or for the remainder of the week, even though those temperatures are still going to be in the upper 90s. Of course, we'll have to monitor that each day this week. But on Thursday and Friday, there might be a few rain chances possible, mainly south of the viewing area, but can't be ruled out. That's the reason why we're going to keep around 10% for those days and even for Sunday. And this weekend, temperatures, they're just going to get hotter into the upper 90s, around 98 and 99, and near triple digits into next week.
That's it for your midday update. NBC News Daily will be continuing now. The heat continues. Again, we ask you to take care of your neighbors and check on your pets and animals and be kind to each other during all this heat. So God bless you and take care of each other.